Hello everyone, it's Mish here and welcome to my channel. If you're new or returning, I welcome you and thank you for stopping by and hope you do come back for more. I really appreciate all the comments that are being left and just the little community that we are building. Today I'm going to be doing another page in the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge. I did get this book at the thrift store and I loved how it felt in my hand. It feels kind of soft. So I thought it would be a great book to record my collages for this year. It does measure, I know I've been asked this before, it measures roughly, the page is about 8 by 8.5 by 10 3/4. Well, last year I used a much smaller Moleskine journal, but I thought I would do a different type of journal this year. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, they are in the playlist Margarete Miller Collage Challenge 2024. Today is week 21 and the prompts are something with wings, a math symbol, something silver, something that came in the mail, something, a black and white photo, and bonus something torn. So I'm going to start with my something torn. I have some coffee dyed paper that I was doing. Now the weather's getting better, I'll be doing some more batches. I tend to like to do it outside. And something with wings, I have this image of a butterfly. So I thought I would start with getting those down. So I do like to stick the prompt in my collage. I am just using tape runner today. You can use whatever medium you like, a glue stick, liquid glue. I do use some Elmer's glue as well. I find though what I've been trying to do this year is avoid anything too liquidy, just so that the pages don't warp as much. But by all means use, you know, what you have. Some glues like Fabri-Tac are silicone based, so they don't actually cause your paper to warp, so that's an option. But I've used tape runner a lot. I'm a long time card maker, and thinking that I do kind of like them to overlap sometimes. All right, the other thing about something in the mail, one of the images that I'm going to use, these little pages that I'm going to use today for this spread actually came from, I think I used it last week as well, came from some little books that I got in the mail. So I think I got them from Daphne's Diary, I'm pretty sure. I think I did. I thought these were listed as scrapbook pages, and just in my own mind I didn't look at the size, and I thought they were larger. I thought they were 10.5 or 8.5 by 11, and when I got them they were just these little books. And it was a long time ago, so I figured I should start putting these things to good use. So this here is something that I got in the mail, but it also is something with wings, and this is a shout out to Dragonfly if you're watching Dragonfly. And something else that I got in the mail was this card. I got this in some happy mail from Ruth. Thank you, Ruth. And I absolutely adored the colors and the card itself. So I wanted to get this down, and then that would kind of be my background. So I'm just going to get that down. Today, I'm filming this ahead of time because I have a couple days off and I'm trying to get things done. But I got up early this morning. I ran over to Costco because they opened up their garden center. So I like to get over there to get the hanging baskets. If you don't get over there to get them, they go like hotcakes. Now I'm particular in that I like there's ones that they have here that have petunias. And I find those ones last all summer long if you deadhead them. So they didn't have them in stock yet, but I was talking to the gardener guy that was unloading them. We get them from Avon Valley in Windsor, I believe. And he said there should be some in tomorrow, so I'm going to rush down tomorrow. Okay, so that's my background. So I have something else with wings, and that came from one of those books as well. And that was this picture of this moth, which I thought was absolutely gorgeous. So I wanted to tuck this kind of a little bit up underneath there, I think. Maybe like right around there. I'll just... So yes, I wanted to get like 2 maybe, at least 2, but I did manage today to get some of the outdoor little planters that are just packed and stuff, and they're only $25. So I picked up one for my yard and one for my stepmother for Mother's Day. Okay, so my black and white photo, I want to use a picture of my fairy goddaughter. I absolutely love this picture. It is a couple years old, but I texted her and asked her if it would be okay, and she agreed, so I want to get that down. I just feel that that's such a gorgeous picture. So I think right about there, I'm just going to get that stuck down. She's a nurse too. She just graduated last year. Very proud. She has a twin sister too. Okay, so there's that. And then I thought I would kind of mock this side and really highlight her. So I think maybe right about there. And I want to keep that heart available too. So I think for this one I might just put some glue down. With the Elmer's glue, once it's stuck, it's stuck. Now this is Elmer's glue all, not the school glue. The school glue has too much water and it's kind of slimy. But with this you have a little bit of wiggle room, but then it's stuck and it sticks good. I'm just wondering where. Kind of want it the same, but I want her in the center. I think that's about right. Sorry if my head gets in the way. There's a glare on that a little bit. Yeah, that's nice like that. So I sort of wanted to highlight her. And then what else do we have here? Something else with wings. I was going through a book that I got at, I believe it was Atlantic Fabrics here in Dartmouth. I'm in Halifax. And they have these little books that I can't find right now, but they look like this. And they're from Forever and Time. Actually, it was this one. And there was just a lot of images. So I grabbed this butterfly because I felt that it really went with the layout. So I'm going to get that down. I love butterflies. I have a butterfly bush in I have a very small garden, but I try to maximize what I have. Okay, so then there's that. And then a math symbol. So I had all these ideas in my head, and I have this physics book with these really great illustrations. But I kind of thought, well, I want to go online and look and see what are some mathematical symbols. And there was all kinds there that I had actually forgotten about. So one math symbol that I hadn't forgotten about was the multiplication sign. Okay, but also the naught or the 0 is also a mathematical symbol. So I thought that I would put XOXO in my spread. Here, that's hugs and kisses. So I've used the mathematical symbol to actually mean something special. So in the way that I did that is, I did my embossing. So I have some stamps. I tried different stamps that I had, and I ended up with the Stampin' Up! one, so I use the X and the O. And then with this set, it actually has a little punch. So I just did that with my Versamark embossing ink and just some embossing powder, which I can't find right now. Oh, here. So, and to emboss something, I use a little embossing bag and I wipe the surface first. Just that takes out any static and just allows a cleaner stamp. And then you just ink up your stamp on the Versamark, stamp down, put your powder on, shake it off, and then heat it up. And I always heat my heating gun. I usually count to like 20. I aim it in the air, and I usually count to about 26, and then I know it's good and ready. And then I start to emboss it. If I do it before it's ready, there's a lot more page warping. The other thing is when you're done, just before you're finished, just do a little bit of heat on the bottom, on the back side of the embossing. I did try a number of different ones. So I wrote XOXO and tore the paper with silver, and I used my embossing pen to do that. And then there's the embossing chisel end. So I kind of thought about that, which I did like. I really liked this one. And I punched. I did some other punching, but in the end, I kind of liked this effect here. I don't know why. It's like the moth has opened up its wings, and underneath there is a private message. So I thought, get those down. XOXO. Let's shout out the love. It doesn't really cost a lot to have loving kindness. I find the world is getting so much more negative. Maybe it's just me, but there just seems to be so many more issues. Inflation and everything is price of everything. Especially housing. Here in Halifax, housing has just gone into outer space with the prices of accommodations now. And I mean doubled. It's just hard. We have a lot more homeless situation here. Okay, so that's my mathematical symbol. And something came in the mail. I wrote something's torn. Okay, so I think I've got everything. I just wanted to do a little bit embellishing. So I found this happy planner. Not happy planner. This sticker pad that the girls gave me for Christmas one year. And I was flipping through, and I just happened to see this little pink heart. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera. That has a silver heart inside it. So I really loved that. So I thought that I'd put that there. So it kind of sets it off a little bit there. And then there's another little silver heart here. I thought maybe I'm going to do something like, I don't really like that angle. Put that on. Like so. And then in my happy planner, and I've had this for a long time. I think I got this as a discount at Michael's. But there's a number of different things that have like a silver etched to it, and I really liked those. It's like a little bouquet of flowers. I really loved that. So I thought that that would be a good addition. But where? Maybe there. Maybe there. It doesn't really pick up on camera. Kind of liking it there. And it does cover a bit of the moth, but this is collage, so it's about layering. And then I liked this one too, Free Spirit, but I don't know if I can... I don't really think there's anywhere, unless just layer it here, which I think would be nice. Right there. Oh yeah, that would be nice. And then I think that's all from there. So I also had these stickers I got at the dollar store, and they have all kinds of silver. So not only is this something with wings, but it's something with silver. And I thought that that might look good up top there. And then I wanted to have maybe one down in this corner. So maybe that one down there. So then also, I can't remember who left a comment, but it just made me laugh. She said, "You just throw things on with abandon." Oh, I love that comment. So I've had these stickers a long time, and I don't even know, well, I know where I got them. It was when I was living in the UK. In Croydon, there was this just a wee little store. And they had all these great little laser printed stickers. And I just amassed a large amount of them. And I've not used them. This one here is probably 20 years old. So I think I got them in 204 maybe. So it's time that we use them. I'm just wondering if that would look good up in that corner. But I can't. Oh, there we go. I don't want to tear it, but then that could be one of my torn elements, I guess. They're so fragile. But after years of having them, maybe they're welded to the paper. There. So I kind of thought I'd put that kind of up in the top there. Once it's down, it's going to be down. Let's just do it. Oh, I like that. That's got twisted. There. So that looks cute. So if I've got one there, I should have something down here, I think. Kind of draw on the paper, the page together. Today's 5 degrees out still, and it's the middle of May. So we've had days that have been kind of up in the 18, higher teens. And I have managed to get quite a bit of stuff done in the garden. I did buy another planter. It's kind of like a waist-high planter at Costco. And it has a shelf, and underneath it's kind of like a big trough on legs. But like I said, I want to try to maximize more of the space in my garden. So, and when I went over today to get my hanging baskets, which they didn't quite have, and bought those other planters, I bought 2 6-packs of petunias, so they're going to go in there. Oh, I'm liking that. That's looking rich. Okay. And then I kind of thought about one of these. When I put them in the mirror, in the camera, they're coming up really rainbow colors. But down here, they're more silver. I'm not sure, though, if I don't think that's the effect, maybe. And then, what about, I could put another little dragonfly. Or I could do a silver butterfly. Or do we have too many butterflies already? Or could you actually have too many butterflies? What about if we put a little row of daisies there? That would be cute. I can get them off. My lilies are up. I've got some of the big bulbed lilies, stargazer lilies. So what about Oh, I like that too. Okay. And maybe just, I know, something more silver there. What about a little silver daisy? There's something in there. Chester's sitting behind me on some of my scrap paper. He wanted my attention and then decided he wasn't going to get it, so he was just going to go to sleep. Oh, that's cute there. Well, I think that's looking good, I think. I think we've got all our elements. That's so lovely. It's just so feminine, I think, and that's what I like about it. So I think before we add way too much stuff, that we can stop there. And we definitely have our wings. We have some math symbols. We have something silver, something that came in the mail. Thank you, Ruth. A black and white photo, and something torn. So, and I have a little spot to put my prompt. So if you did like this, I'd love for you to give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope until we meet again that you have a safe and healthy week, and bye for now.